To say that YouTube turned my life around is an absolute understatement. I mean, I went from a child who was socially anxious because I went through domestic issues and I was teased at school to being here in Hawaii with absolute time and financial freedom. Me and my partner built a business together revolving around our YouTube channel. We help with things like paid ads and funnels, but long story short, I mean, we were able to earn $20,000 in the last few days. That's no BS, and I'm telling you this to inspire you. Those with a growth mindset will be inspired by this because you can see what's possible for your life too when you choose to go all in with creating a YouTube channel and a business and really just creating your dream reality, however you want to go about doing that. Those with a fixed mindset will get intimidated by this and they'll probably click off this video, and I know that's not you, because if you're watching this video, I truly want you to see the power in going all in with this. And again, I started my life from dark places, you can call it, and I even started my YouTube channel from a not so happy place. It's funny because when people start YouTube channels, you know, oftentimes they're coming from a place of, you know, empowerment, enthusiasm. They've thought about it for a while, but that's not where I came from when I started this channel. I was coming from a very dark place. It was during COVID, and I was a senior in college trying to graduate on time. And again, it was during COVID, and remember, like, everyone's mental health wasn't really there, especially if you were a college student. It was really, really difficult. And what I did was, I was going all in, like I was in superhuman mode because I was saving up for Tony Robbins' Business Mastery. I took a pivot from my marine biology degree, which I took the initiative to create at my university. There was no marine biology degree, so I created that with a professor, but I took a pivot during COVID because I just woke up to the fact that I'm naturally an entrepreneur. Even when I was a child, I would try to sell things in my grandma's house. I really wanted to have a garage sale. I tried at school. I actually succeeded with having a toy business. I turned my desk into a toy shop. And then also I had a homework subscription business. So I just realized that I was an entrepreneur. I naturally wanted to sell stuff when I was younger and be creative. And you know, during college I went through this dark night of the soul, as you'll call it. I recalled a lot of the domestic issues that I went through as a child, and again, I was in a dark place, and I was actually fired from Panera because I just became like so conscious and aware, and I called out the boss on everything that they were doing at Panera that wasn't eco-friendly. Like, not my boss, but my boss's boss came in like once a month, and I was telling him like, yo, like, why are we throwing away avocados? Why are we leaving out chicken overnight? It's going bad. Like, why are we wasting all this paper? Because there's this machine that would just spurt out paper, and nobody would use the paper. We just kept throwing it away, And so I called him out, and then the next day, my real boss, not my boss's boss, my real boss, she called me and she was like, what was that about? Like, you know, and basically, long story short, I told her like, I need to study for finals or else I might not graduate. And then she was like, you know what, just don't come back. And I was like, and then I hit a dark place. And then it's crazy because literally, like, my brain was like in hyper creativity. I think for my brain, I don't know if anyone else's brain works this way, but for my brain, when I go through adversity, I get like a burst of creativity. I guess that's like my form of being resilient. And I actually filmed this skateboard video. You should really watch it. It's amazing. It's like a music video, and it's basically how I overcame adversity to, you know, like, save myself essentially and be the creator of my own life. That's why I go by Ari the Creator, because you are the creator too of your dream life and future, and you can overcome adversity when things get really hard. Is it easy? No. Are you going to face a lot of challenges? Yes. But life happens for you, not to you. So long story short, I was fired, started my YouTube channel, my brand, and my business in my college dorm room, and then I made it to Tony Robbins' Business Mastery, and I graduated on time. It wasn't easy. Again, I had to apply for like financial aid through my school to pay for Tony Robbins, and I had some, like, sometimes family would chip in a little bit, but I mainly did it on my own, just by selling stuff. I sold my blood plasma, and I also was a test subject in MRI studies. I won the stock market. That didn't earn me a ton of money right away, but I earned a little bit of money, so at least I wasn't at a loss. But yeah, that's what I did. And then again, I graduated on time, and again, a not so glamorous thing is it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows from there, like, hey, 6-figure business. No, it took time to get to 6 figures. I mean, I had to move back in with my mom after college because I didn't have money. I was trying to really get the business off the ground, and you know, I was frustrated. I was getting impatient. I wanted it to happen right away because I wanted to move to San Diego. I always felt called to San Diego. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my partner's here. I met him literally 3 weeks after I moved here, life and business partner. And I don't know, maybe we were just drawn to each other, but I don't know, like San Diego, like, I just knew I was meant to be there. And when I was living with my mom, I found an amazing mentor. I met her through Tony Robbins, and she helped me to implement everything that I learned from Tony Robbins and really work through my energy blocks to get the results. And that's a huge thing with building a business. You can't just have the strategy. This is why it's good to like invest in mentors and coaches and not just rely on, just information that you can find on Google, because a coach or mentor will really help you through your energy blocks. You don't always need to hire them and pay them thousands of dollars. I've done that, but it can also be like a family member who knows what they're doing. Just make sure that they know what they're doing, they have experience, and they're talking from a place of knowledge. That's really important, because a lot of people talk the talk, but they've never actually done the thing that you're trying to achieve. So even when I moved to San Diego, I experienced a lot of self-doubt, believe it or not. I don't know why, but again, I have a very humble channel. As you can see, the title of this video is How I Changed My Life on YouTube with 3,800 subscribers. And again, this is a humble channel, but I really cracked the code with how to turn your viewers on YouTube into buyers of your products and services. My partner, by the way, is really good with the YouTube algorithm. Like, he just started a channel and already has more subscribers than me after like 4 or 5 videos. But anyway, I still went through self-doubt, mainly because of that reason, but I always had to remind myself, like, I really do know my shit. I mean, look at how much money I made in the last few days just for my YouTube channel and my brand. Like, I really do know my stuff, and I've helped other people to achieve amazing results, which you can read down below. I won't go into that right now. But yeah, I went from self-doubt and imposter syndrome to, and it was literally like at the height of that imposter syndrome and self-doubt that Kajabi reached out to me to do a collaboration. They wanted me to do an event where I was reviewing their clients' YouTube channels and their funnels. So I live streamed that on my channel and helped so many people, like hundreds of people, through that event. And then YouTubers with over 1 million subscribers were reaching out to me because, again, they saw that I knew how to build funnels, how to perfect offers, and do all the technicalities to really make something work. We've helped people to start memberships and in just 2 weeks earn multiple 5 figures. That's literally no joke. That's the power in treating your YouTube channel like a business. And again, like, we're in Hawaii right now. I know I said that we made like this much in the last few days. However, I want you to know that it's not a matter of, oh yeah, we're just relaxing, chillaxing, and money falls into our lap. No, of course, this took a lot of work. This took a lot of dedication and effort, but I'm just showing you that all the seeds that we planted and all the effort that we took to water them and to nurture the plants really have taken off. And I want you to have a similar expectation, a similar way of looking at it. When you go into this, you're not gonna get a freaking bean sprout right away. It's like, no, like, you need to plant the seeds, you need to give it water, the right nutrients, the right sunlight, and of course it takes time. Sometimes people get quick results, but long-term success, of course, takes time. It's not gonna happen like that. I shouldn't never say never, anything is possible, but you all get what I mean. Like, have the expectation and look at it like you're planting seeds, and don't point your finger at anyone. I've worked with clients before, and I stopped taking on clients like this who are like in victim mode. I've had clients before where they're like, Ari, I did everything you said, and this is after like 2 months of working with me. Ari, I did everything you said, and like, I'm not like literally they're like, I'm not making like multiple 5 figures a month yet. Like, what the heck? And they were still making money, and I was like, listen, like, you need to have a growth mindset, and you need to be in this for the long term. And I was like, if you're truly connected to your mission and vision and your niche, then like, you're gonna stick with it no matter what. You're gonna find a way. You're gonna get creative and get resourceful. Hopefully my stories of how I afforded like Tony Robbins and created my university degree and everything, hopefully that inspired you. And even when I started my business, like, I had to get resourceful. I had to take out loans. I had to use credit cards. I dipped into my emergency fund, but it all got me to where I am now. And again, like, I tell you this because you too can start your YouTube channel, your brand, and your business in a way that feels really aligned to you. For me personally, I really owe it to, that little girl that didn't have a lot of control when I was younger. Again, I just didn't like my circumstances that I was born into. And I wasn't a creator. I just had to like deal with what was handed to me. Because like, when you're a kid, you don't really have that much control. Maybe you do, but like, you're not aware of it. So you kind of just develop this learned helplessness. And so for me, I really owe it to that little girl to be a creator and to do the things that my heart and soul call me to do. Because when I was younger, I felt called to do stuff, but I couldn't do it because of adults and just being in the school system and being like, having restrictions on you. So yeah, everyone, I hope like you go in with this and you're proud of yourself too, and you don't need any external validation from that. Like, I'm sitting here proud of myself, and I don't need this video to get a lot of likes or comments, or I don't need any clients from this video to prove that I'm worth it and that I'm capable, because I already know that. I am getting that from within. That stuff doesn't come from outside, it comes from within. So you can go within to where you are right now and be grateful for where you're at, grateful for what you know, and grateful for everything that you know is to come. Remember that you are a creator and you've got this. Like, seriously, you've got this, and be so freaking proud of yourself. Alright everyone, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you for the next one.